I got hit in the head, but I was dodging, trying to get out of the way. But no, it was. We had a tie in the basket. Him and Boyer. We had Madison and Chatham going at it in a scrimmage yesterday, football. And Boyer's son and Albrecht's son are on separate teams, and they came in this morning bragging about how their kids did. So I was like, let's take it to the hoop. And they tied on the hoop, and so we settled it out there.
Boyer won this, right?
Boyer won. He better win. He's a special teamer.
Robert, we haven't talked to you in a couple of days. Could you just give us an update on Zach and his whereabouts?
Yeah. Zach flew back last night. He's here this today. He's already walking. He's in really good spirits, and he's chomping at the bit to get to rehab.
What's your expectation in terms of when he might be able to play?
We're gonna take it's exactly what we've said. It's really gonna dictate on how he feels and when he's ready to go. We're gonna make sure we do right by him in terms of making sure that he's 100% healthy. Whenever that is, that's when he'll hit the field.
You got the joint practices coming up. Any message that you give your team ahead of joint practices? They've been a little testy throughout other training camps.
Yeah, it's usually the second day, but it doesn't change. We treat them like we treat ourselves in terms of protect the team, all the same rules of keeping guys off the ground, no slinging, no pulling, no holding, just play clean, play fast, maintain our style of play, but at the same time you treat them like you would your own teammate, and making sure that we're getting something out of these practices.
What is the plan for these joint practices? Is it going to be kind of like regular practice, just going against them, or are you guys going to do more like scrimmaging? Like what?
It's going to be just like what you guys see. So we're going to hit a lot of different situations. We'll hit red zone. We'll hit 2-minute. We'll hit first down, first and second down. We'll hit third down. I think I said the red zone. We'll have special teams. So it's very similar. It's just going against them.
Did you get a chance to talk to Joe Klecko?
I did out there. I don't know if you guys have ever shook his hands. I mean, the guy's got a couple of cinder blocks for hands. I've never felt hands like that, except from the late great Ken Norton Sr. But he an awesome conversation. Really pumped for him. I know he's not in yet, but he deserves to be in. He's one of the greatest Jets of all time, and really cool to see how that works out over the next few months.
It looks like Dwayne Brown is getting closer to. He did some positional stuff today, and so what's the anticipation in terms of getting back to team drills?
I'll see. I'll talk to the training staff. I'm pretty sure he's, like I said earlier this week, that we're expecting to get some reps here in the next couple of days. But he looks really good. So I'll have a better answer for you guys a little bit later.
Marcus Joyner, we haven't seen him in a while. What's up?
He was here today, just getting back in. So he's back from his illness, and he's just giving him a day to ramp back up.
Lawrence Taser has made some plays out there today. Just talk about him and the progress that you've seen from him.
He looks really good. You know, he's doing a really nice job. He's transferring over to that tight end position. He's got a completely different mindset than he had a year ago, and really like where he's at. He's got obviously a long way to go in terms of learning the run game and what we're asking out of that position for the tight ends. But I love his attitude, love his want to, love his physicality, and is just really excited to see where he can take this.
Just going back to Zach for a second, I mean, obviously you're not going to play him until he's healthy. The calendar's working against you as opening day. I think it's 3.5 weeks, maybe.
And something like that.
So are you kind of in your heart of hearts thinking that Joe's going to open the season?
I don't know if I have an opinion on that one, Rich. If Zach is ready to go, he's gonna be the week 1 starter. If he's not, then Joe will. That's no secret. But again, we're gonna take it by how Zach looks, how he feels, how he moves, what the doctors tell us, and whenever that moment is, he's stepping on the football field.
I mean, in these, however long he's out, like how important is it going to be? Maybe this is an obvious question, but how important is it for him to get those mental reps and
they're priceless. They're priceless. It's the only thing that he can do is meetings, walkthroughs. Not that he's going to get walkthrough reps right now with just being fresh off the surgery, but being able to go back and watch practice, watch the walkthroughs, ask questions to the quarterbacks, talk with LaFleur, talk with Calabrese, and absorb as much information. He's unfortunately has been through this before. Last year he had to go through the same thing for 4 weeks. It's going to be the same process now, and so he had a lot of great growth last year, and expect him to have continued growth this year.
When you got the news that there was no further damage to the knee, was that a moment for you as a coach to kind of take a breath and like, okay?
Yeah, it's for, and again, I'm not thinking about the team. I'm not thinking about me. It's about him, and any player that gets hurt where you feel like there's worry that their season might be over. I'm not in a selfish moment at that point. I don't think anyone is. It's all about him, and so when you get that news, you're thankful and glad for him, because you know that he still has a chance to accomplish all the different things that he's been trying to accomplish since the season ended last year.
What's that drill at the end? Guys, yucking it up.
Oh, with the punt, that was Boyer and Albrecht fielding punts to settle the score. So it was a fun little deal. Their kids went at it yesterday in a scrimmage, Chatham versus Madison, and they were bragging this morning about how their kids did. So we took it to the field.
So when you see your play, and not related to success on the field, but when you see that kind of laughter and joviality after a long, hot practice, do you kind of say, this is a good thing, team chemistry-wise?
I'm wondering if we should have more reps. So they had a lot of juice. No, there were. I think we're in a really good place. I've said it before. I love the locker room. I think we all love the locker room. We love the players that we have, and they're made of the right stuff. They cheer each other on. They've got each other's backs, and to be able to have those moments are cool. But at the same time, they know when it's time to go too. So it's a cool locker room, and like I said, it is a tight knit group, and it is fun when we're able to let loose a little bit too. So.
Couple more. What did you think of Isaiah today, and what does that say about the depth that you guys now have at the cornerback position?
Isaiah Dunn?
Yeah.
Yeah, he stands out. He's been very sticky in coverage throughout camp, and he obviously got to play last year, and he made the team as an undrafted free agent. But he's having a really nice camp. He's bigger. He's stronger than he was a year ago. He's much more comfortable in the system, and his man-to-man stuff has never been an issue for us. It was just a matter of him learning how to play within zone schemes and learn how to play and understand offenses and how they play and receivers. And this wasn't his only good day. He's been stacking up a lot of good days together, and obviously he still has a ways to go. But at the same time, you just love that the direction he's been going in has been up since the end of last year, when he hit the weight room and he showed up to OTAs the way he did, and everything that he's done since then.
Has it been good to get DJ back in the mix?
Oh yeah, it's always good to get him. He loves ball. He's an absolute dog. Plays his absolute tail off. Communicates his tail off. Has a lot of juice and energy at practice. So getting him back is always a plus.
I keep asking about this, but with Quinnen, do you expect him to participate this week? How's he? You saw him out of the side field.
Yeah, I'm hopeful. We'll get more information as we go, but I'm hopeful.
Okay. Thanks, everyone.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.